you what's been on my mind. Sick and tired of the 9 to 5 in the city life. Hey darling, we could get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Farm and Pastor's Wife. I'm so glad you're here. My name's Leslie and you are in my kitchen down on the farm, and I am thrilled to have you here. Today we're going to do something super fun. We're going to make some snacky hors d'oeuvre type, just that kind of food. We're coming up on football season, and you know, people gather and watch the games. We like to meet with friends and play rook. We also are kicking off our church's life groups, which meet in either the fellowship hall or they may meet in each other's homes. So we need some good snack ideas or ideas that we can have for gatherings. Now, I'm going to do 2 today. These are going to go across the next few videos, I'm sure. I'm going to do 2 in today's video, and then we'll just continue going until I get the ones I want to highlight out to you. Now, this first one, since we're doing 2 today, this first one I have shared with you before, but we're going to kind of do it as a twist. It's really going to be 3 recipes, but the 2 of them are kind of the same. We're just mixing it up a little bit. So what we're going to make is what I call snow on the mountain. And it is a easy dessert. And let me just say, you can make it in one big container. You can have a bowl like this, a trifle dish. If you had a beautiful clear trifle dish and people can see the layers, it's beautiful. But today, since I'm making it for the video, and Bryant and I are not going to be home tonight, I'm just going to make individual servings, and then Bryant and I can try. So if you only have a few people coming to your house and you have some ramekins, do individual. How sweet and how special is that? This can be a dessert after a meal. If you fix a meal and you want a nice dessert, fix it in some ramekins and do individual. No bacon. All it is assembly. So let me get everything out I need, and I'll meet you back right here and I'll show you. There's not many ingredients to this. So this is the same dish, just made 2 different ways. So the first way we're going to make with chocolate chip cookies. Chips Ahoy, you want kind of the hard Chips Ahoy. I mean, I don't guess you have to. You probably could use the chewy, I'm sure. And with that one, you're also going to need some Cool Whip and some chocolate syrup and some milk. That's it. So 1, 2, 3, 4 ingredients, and the milk is, you'll see how I use that. In the second one, we're still going to use the milk, but we're going to switch it up and use pecan sandies or shortbread sandies, whatever. And instead of the chocolate syrup, we're still going to use the Cool Whip, but instead of the chocolate syrup, we're going to use caramel. So let me get you turned down, and we're going to throw this together like that. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is, I might want to break up some cookies in half, because I don't know that one cookie will do it. So I'm just going to take these cookies real quick, dip them in the milk real quickly. You don't want them to start falling apart and turn into mush, but I just give them a few dunks. And I'm going to break this one in half. Kind of make it fit. And then we're going to take, oh, my Cool Whip's still slightly frozen. We're going to take a little bit of Cool Whip and just place it around there. Getting it to the edges. Oh no, my Cool Whip is frozen. All right, and we're going to repeat. Oh look, that one's already in half. That's good. So we're just gonna dunk and twirl, dunk and twirl, dunk and twirl, dunk and twirl. And we're gonna take them out. We're gonna fit them around. We need to get this one out before it starts to fall apart on us. And we're just going to, oh, hang on, I forgot something. We forgot in what my opinion is the most important part. I shouldn't say we forgot, I forgot. All right, so now let's go back in with our cookies. And now we'll add some more whipped topping. Okay, more chocolate syrup. And what I'm gonna do here now is something maybe a little unconventional, but I'm gonna look in here for crumbs. And I'm just gonna kinda crumble that up on top. So one down and one to go, which I got chocolate syrup in this ramekin. So let's get that out. Okay, so same process. We're just gonna mix up a few things. We're gonna use pecan sandies. These may be a tad bit smaller, so we'll see. Maybe not. All right, and let me get this out before it gets too soft. And we're gonna add in whipped topping. I know you can't see what I'm doing. I'm making a mess. But I'm in a hurry because I want to get to that other recipe. I'm so excited about it. So excited. Okay, so instead of chocolate syrup here, we're going to use caramel sauce. It's been in the refrigerator, so it's going to take a while to get down there. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna leave it turned upside down, and I'm gonna flip that one again in the milk. Gonna get out one more. Now, you don't want to throw this milk away, because if you have a milk drinker, what better way to drink milk than already with cookie crumbs in it, right? Let's see, I think I can get another little piece of cookie. Let's see here. Okay, and more whipped topping. Now, this is one of those desserts that the longer it sits, the better it gets. You know, the cookies get super soft and squishy and cakey-like and just so good. More caramel sauce. And I'm just crumbling up some crumbs. These are a little bit harder to crumble up. There we go. Okay, there is one snack, 2 different ways, ready to go. We're gonna let it sit, get soft. You can stick it in the refrigerator, cover your trifle dish up. If you make it in a trifle dish, cover it up with saran wrap or put a lid on it, stick it in the refrigerator, and just let it hang out and get so delicious. And we'll be trying that in just a little bit. But now I'm gonna clean up and get started on our next recipe. Okay, so let's get started on party food number 2. I've got my oven preheating to 450 degrees, and I'm gonna spray this cookie sheet. And we're gonna start with some waffle fries. This is gonna be like nachos, but with waffle fries. So we're gonna start out with a bag of waffle fries. And we're gonna spread these out, and this is a 24-ounce bag, and we're gonna spread these out in a single layer as much as possible. I know that's kind of hard, but we're gonna do the best we can getting these spread out, because you kind of want them to get nice and crispy and not stay soggy. So, all right, now this is something the recipe doesn't call for, but I think we're gonna do it. I think it just makes sense to me. I'm gonna take just a little bit of taco seasoning, just very lightly, sprinkle on top of these waffle fries. I think it's just gonna drive home that, you know, Mexican dish flavor. And I'm just lightly sprinkling it. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna get this in a 450 degree oven for about 25 minutes till they're cooked nice and through and starting to get crispy. While they're in the oven, hang on, let me get them in the oven. While they're in there and while we're waiting for them to come out, I'm gonna chop up a couple of Roma tomatoes and some green onions. I'm gonna go ahead and get those sliced up and chopped up, and that way everything will be ready for us to assemble when they're done. So I'll see you back in just a second. Okay, I think they're done, and here comes the fun part. Let me just grab them out of the oven here. Oh my goodness, they look and smell delicious. So now we get to decorate them and make them extra delicious. So I've got here some bacon pieces. Now I just bought store-bought bacon pieces, but you could definitely fry up your own bacon. And I'm just gonna sprinkle these over here. And I'm not gonna give you amounts, because this is just as much or as little as you want, as you like. So you kind of take my ingredients and you make them however much or as little as you want. You can even leave things off or add things. I'm actually going to be putting black olives, but I know black olives are not everybody's thing, but Bryant and I both happen to love them, especially on nachos, tacos, anything like that. We love black olives, so we're going to put a bunch on, but not everybody likes olives, so you can definitely leave them off or only put a few. If somebody likes it, you can only put them on half, whatever you want to do. But we're gonna load these up, and then what I don't add on here, we can definitely snack on. Okay, I'm gonna stop there. So good. Okay, some Roma tomatoes. Gonna put them on here. Now, if you want it, I'm not gonna add lettuce, but if you wanted to, you wouldn't add it here, because tomatoes are great heated up, because we're gonna stick this back in the oven. Tomatoes are great heated up, but lettuce not so much. So I would hold off on lettuce, but we're not gonna add any today. I'm just gonna make this quick, easy, and simple. Okay, so now I'm gonna add on some green onions. Again, as much or as little. If you don't want onions, don't add them. If you'd like to add some corn, oh my goodness, I wish I'd have thought of that. I'd have drained a can of corn or got some frozen corn out. We could have added corn to this. That would be wonderful. Black beans would be delicious on here. Okay, so now I'm gonna grab a spoon. I've got some salsa here. I'm gonna stir it up, and we're gonna just spread salsa on here. This is gonna be as pretty as a picture. I mean, it's gonna be so gorgeous. You could add some cheese, queso. That would be super good. Refried beans would be delicious. Y'all, you can think totally out of the box when it comes to this. All right, so I added about half of that jar. So now I'm gonna add on some cheddar cheese. You could add some mozzarella or some kind of white cheese to this as well. But I'm gonna add all of this cheese. And I actually have a little bit of Fiesta blend left in a bag, and I'm gonna grab it, and we're gonna top it off with this Fiesta blend just because I need to get rid of it, and why not, right? Okay, now this is absolutely a beautiful dish, if I say so myself. I'm actually gonna finish off my bacon bits. I'm gonna go ahead and finish off my tomatoes. You don't have to do this, I just don't want to throw it away. I spilled black olives all over the counter. All right. There we go. Okay, I've used everything up. I didn't think I was going to, and I'll snack on these black olives that I spilled. All right, so let's get this back in the oven for about 5 minutes and let it melt, everything get ooey gooey, and we'll be back for the double taste test in just a minute. All right, everybody, look at this gorgeousness. Have you ever seen anything so colorful and so beautiful? So I'm gonna get some sour cream out of the refrigerator. I'm gonna try the chocolate snow on the mountain. And when Bryant comes in, we'll let him try the caramel snow on the mountain. And then I'm gonna go ahead and try the nachos, and he'll try it when he comes in. It may be a little cool, so I wanna try it while it's hot. So let me grab the sour cream. I'll meet you back right here. All right, so let's give this a try first. It hasn't been sitting in the refrigerator as long as I would like for it to, but it's already soft. I just cut through the cookie and it's already delicious feeling. I like it soft. Y'all, that is so good. What a wonderful kid-friendly. Your kids, your grandchildren, your kids can make this. That, my friends, is delicious. But what I'm super excited about is these nachos. These Waffle Fry Nachos. Now, I did not salt them, so it may need a little bit of salt. I'm not sure. But we're going to top this off with a little bit of sour cream. Whoop, I splattered myself. Now, some squirtable, is that a word, squirtable? Squirtable sour cream. Oh man, I have spots now. Okay, would be really delicious, but we're gonna give this a try. And like I said, we may need a little bit of salt, but we'll see. Oh my. That is so good. I definitely think it needs the taco seasoning. So Bryant just came in, so he's ready to do the taste test. But y'all, like I was saying, I had a phone call, I had to cancel it, but don't skip the taco seasoning. I think that really made this. That is so good. All right, let me get him in here and get his dish to try, and I'm gonna fix him a plate of this. Okay, so he's gonna try the caramel snow on the mountain.
All right, here we go. Caramel snow on the mountain.
He's already actually tasted my chocolate one.
Yep. That's pretty good.
Which do you prefer, the chocolate or the caramel?
Both of them are good, but I do have a preference.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Yeah, I'm a chocolate fan too. We both like chocolate,
But,
so.
but this is really good. Creamy, rich. That graham crackers in the bottom.
No, it's pecan sandy cookies.
Really good. But the chocolate, I'm just a chocolate person.
Yeah, we both like chocolate, prefer chocolate. So I'm going to just fix him his nachos on my plate since I cleaned it pretty good. Do you want sour cream on yours?
Yes, I love sour cream on mine.
Okay.
Not a whole lot, but a little bit.
All right, I'll just give you a nice little dollop and then you can dip in it.
All right. And what are these called?
Waffle nachos.
Never had these.
Waffle Fry Nachos.
Waffle. Right, here we go.
Now this is an excellent game day or
Never had this.
party, or like on family nights. We often have game nights sometimes on family nights.
That's delicious. That is delicious. You get some really good texture along with all the toppings.
And like I said, you can put the toppings you want. If you don't like olives, leave them off. If you don't like onions, leave them off, but add something else.
That is like
Sorry, the phone rings.
I think calls. That is like a taco with fries.
Yeah,
Is that?
that's exactly. It's like nachos, but instead of chips, you're using waffle fries.
Oh, it's really good.
So, all right. Well, there you have it. There's 2 game day snack foods for you.
That needs to be at any event right there.
And we got more coming. So, thank you guys so much for watching The Farm and Pastor's Wife. We appreciate you so very much. If you haven't subscribed, now's a perfect time to do so. Be sure to watch the videos, share the videos, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss anything.
Perfect.
You want to add anything?
Thank you for watching the Farm and Pastor's Wife.
Yep. And remember, the grease is hot enough. You can fry anything. Bye, y'all.
Bye, guys.